Bless you. Who was that then? Oh god. Um, 1 second. Just lowering the volume on my end. Hmm. Hello, hello, hello. Wait, I forgot. Okay, there. I'm not taking any chances. That usually works with steadying the audio for some reason. There's bad guys over there. 1 second, just making sure everything's in place. Okay. Excuse me. Destroy Chronon containers by stacking bullets on them to create a temporary stutter.
Sophia Amaral. Monarch's resident Chronon scientist. Well, she must know a lot of the same stuff Will did.
Ooh, burst fire pistol.
There he is! Pirate fire! Swapping back! Shout advancing on hostile! No.
There.
Nick, I'm in the harvesting warehouse.
Looks like there's no clear exit on the ground level. Head for the upper floors when you're ready.
It's all this stuff. It's a weird machine. It kind of looks like a...
No clear exit down here.
Yeah.
May have to head upward. There's gotta be something I can use to get up there.
Chronon Tech Phase 2 milestones. Excuse me. Okay. Sending a quick email to make sure that all divisions of the Chronon R&D department are on schedule. As you know, I'm sorry, but I have to say, I don't like that phrase as you know. No, as you know. It's a thing that a lot of stories use for expositions, like, obviously you know this thing that I'm gonna tell you. It's like me explaining to you what water is. As you know, water is something we drink to live. It's a liquid. And it comes from the... What? I say it? What do I say? Oh, shut up. It's not even my it's just something that I just naturally do. Is there a gap right there? Hold on. I'm distracted by some... What is that? Oh, that's just the cover of the game. It's just really dark. Okay, I was distracted by my cupboard of games. Anyways, excuse me. As you know, Monarch will be moving on to Phase 3 on October 9th upon completion of the University operation. High-level milestone deliveries for Phase 2 are as follows. Ground Zero harvesting OP. By the end of Phase 2, we are expected to have officially harvested enough chronon particles from the Ground Zero operation to fuel necessary chronon tech indefinitely. Access to the red zone should be completely prohibited from this point forward. All harvesting equipment will be dismantled and returned to Monarch Tower during Phase 3. CFR research. All research regarding the CFR must be complete and the CFR must be returned to Monarch Tower for safekeeping. Lifeboat. Prototype testing phase of the lifeboat should be complete. Further testing will be commenced once the CFR is returned to Monarch CFR. Chronon Tech. Alpha build tech must be complete for all armor and weaponry. Beta tech will commence during Phase 3. Dampener must have reached approved proof of concept deliveries. So it's just a bunch of weird shit about, I don't know, testing stuff for the particles. It mentioned armor and weapons using time shit. That'll be interesting to see. So you're done with your one thing? So you're just waiting for it to stairs are blocked off. Oh,
Oh. Not your average elevator.
Hey, Jack. I found a bunch of files here about your bro. Monarch started monitoring his workshop in 1999. They pressured him to sell in 2010 and set up some chronon harvesting operations surrounding the building.
What was Will doing in there?
Those dates, 1999 and 2010, keep coming up in these files. Here is where it gets scary. 2010 minus 1999 equals 11. Times 11 by 2010, flip it backwards, 01122. It's not exact, but it's like a couple numbers off from being our zip code.
Uh-huh. Keep me posted.
okay, so bathroom.
Alright.
That guy seems like a conspiracy theorist. close? Move it closer? Is this better? Okay. Alright, is this everything I need? Yes. What? Oh, I'm trying to listen to the. Whatever, I'll just listen to the TV like this. Can you hear me now, though? Okay.
Okay. Getting closer, I think. Now, which way's the dry dock?
What is this? Trailer no.
Okay.
Trailer generator crapped itself, hooked up to the car. Use that until maintenance gets around to this. They're using a car as a generator?
So this thing at the
Okay.
university.
Looks like the trailer has power now.
Thought it was bad before. It's real bad now. It's bad, and Bobby's mad, people. Okay. So we don't know exactly what went down. But that library came down way ahead of schedule. There's gonna be a body count, and there's every indication Monarch security people have put in some long, hard hours earning that jackbooted thug merit badge. And why? Why's this happening? We don't know. And Monarch ain't saying. We've asked for a statement, but they're keeping stum. We know the demolition charges went off ahead of schedule. We have those reports of brutality. We know there were people popping off shots. We know there are people who will never see their families again, for Christ's sakes. And where are the damn cops on this? We need some goddamn answers.
Okay.
Paul's men had taken the briefcase from Will's car, dumped the contents on the table.
Where? Ooh.
Will had said he needed something from his briefcase to stop the fracture. Wasn't much there, but his phone and a key to the Bradbury swimming pool. Not the most obvious clues.
Jack, it's Beth. Monarch got footage of some idiot accessing Facebook from a nearby security station. Please tell me said idiot isn't with you.
Nick, I gotta go back for him.
Don't. I'll pick him up. Where are you?
I'm on my way to Paul at the dry docks.
Serene's not the priority. I'm getting you out of there. I'll meet you at the dry docks. Channel 1 is the Monarch frequency. Use it to keep ahead of them. And Jack, don't do anything stupid.
Ah, thanks for the vote of confidence.
He checked his Facebook while he was here? Why? Don't take this the wrong way, but that sounds like something you would do. In like a life-threatening thing, you would be like, check my Facebook. You are glued onto that phone for Facebook most days. Time stop, time dodge, time blast. Time stop.
I got that briefcase we lifted from William Joyce's car. Laid out the contents in the trailer. You want me to go through?
No, Serene wants the first look. Till then, hands off.
Was that really it? The fuck? My screenplay? Oh, Jesus.
Nick, you still there? Shit.
I'm not reading all this. Oh my god, I'm not reading that shit.
The university operation gathered far more attention than we expected. How does this impact our agenda moving forward? I'm concerned that Paul Serene will be paying closer attention to our actions. Perhaps we should delay making our move until things calm down. Nothing's changed. Nothing changes. We move forward. The university fallout was set back. We can use these complications to our advantage. Paul is focused on Phase 3 of the plan. He is questioning if there are traitors within Monarch, but I am confident that he does not know where to look for them. I will make sure to shift the blame elsewhere. The gala is going ahead tonight. This is when we make our next move. You take care of the preparations, make sure Dr. Kim's lab is ready for detonation. I will make sure that Paul is sufficiently distracted as to not question our involvement. So Martin's betraying Paul and he's planning to blow up the lab? Why? Okay. Hold on, it says there's one in here. Got it. In here.
It's locked. There's gotta be another way to get through here.
Jesus! Close one.
HQ, we just heard an explosion near the harvesting perimeter.
Can't take a wild guess who that could have been.
Charlie, get off the line. Striker team, take defensive positions around ground zero.
Roger.
I recognized Will's workshop as soon as I saw the old billboard on top.
The area we refer to as Ground Zero.
It was clear that the workshop was at the center of the Monarch.
Get behind him!
I went and it seemed to be the main window.
What? On the TV?
Get behind him!
Okay, okay. Ouch. You see that?
Engaging target.
That's a real life ad for a real life phone. What is it? Oh no. And Nissan too. Alright. Anyone else around?
We're experiencing signs of an incoming stutter.
Choice contained before that stutter.
Aircat is en route with more backup.
Time's fucking up again.
Nice driving, guys.
Oh, jump on top of the car.
Paul developed technology for his men to move through stutters. He knew the fracture would occur, prepared for it.
Holy shit.
And he never tried to stop it.
Also, they can copy my moves now. Dead.
Will never told you what he did in that workshop at Ground Zero?
No, never. He hid that part of his life from me. Nothing prepared me for the weirdness that was waiting there. And even that was just a prelude to the bad stuff that would follow in that same place later.
Absolutely no entry. Well, I'm pretty sure that's more of a guideline than a rule.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
What is this? What the hell? What is this? That already happened. What the fuck?
This is getting strange.
I specifically requested copper-clad niobium.
Well,
Oh, he's setting up his lab. So he went back in time?
There's no words to describe it. Will was gone, but he was all around me. This entire secret life he'd never talked about, everything he tried to protect me from, it surrounded me. A puzzle, trapped in broken time. We all thought he wasted his research grant, his career, obsessing over some failed experiment. That's what he led us to believe. What he built there, it never failed.
It works. It works. Need my grand.
So this is his prototype time machine?
Please, don't do this.
He's wearing a Night Spring shirt.
Countermeasure.
I hope to God this works.
Will. It's gone.
Countermeasure? What the hell?
I can survive this. You're the only other one who's seen what I've seen. Don't be like dogs. Give me the advice.
I knew something went horribly wrong there. but it was scrambled. It's impossible to crack.
What the fuck? The standee disappeared.
It was overwhelming. Every unanswered question I had was compounded by what I'd seen at that workshop. The events at the university were part of something much bigger. Something that had started 17 years ago.
Huh. It's all boarded up now.
Okay, dry dock. Get to the dry dock. I'm almost there. Gotta get to Paul.
Trespasser alert. Nick Masters has escaped containment and is in the goddamn security station? Who's the fucking meathead responsible for watching over the university witnesses? Consider your contract terminated. How some spindly crab driver... Oh, the freaking dude. Cab driver managed to get past you guys is beyond me, but he's casually checking Facebook on a high-security Monarch terminal. Yes, Facebook. That's how safe he feels right now. Coverage on his location immediately before he figures out how to do some actual damage. Oh, and remember Jack Joyce? The guy you were supposed to have apprehended? Yeah, he's still shooting his way through our entire operation. Get your shit together. His name's Nick? Hmm?
I refuse to leave while Jack's still here. I need to contain...
Paul, your condition is critical. The stress. If you don't receive your treatment, you know what could happen. Come to the island right now. The treatment will be waiting for you. You will be back in top condition by the time the gala starts.
I don't like it, but you're right. Always looking out for me. Ready to chop.
So I barely missed
You're
him.
not getting away that easy.
Enemy spotted! Who's shooting?
There was something wrong with Paul. Chronon syndrome. He'd had his powers much longer than me. What was the cause? Was I sick as well, or was it his time travel? I didn't know. It didn't make anything he'd done any less hateful.
Dr. Kim's lab and Serene's treatment. Dr. Amaral, would it be possible for me to gain... Would it be possible for me to gain access to Dr. Kim's lab in order to search for any files that might assist in our research? I'm concerned about the slow progress in developing a permanent cure for Paul Serene's Chronon syndrome. The treatments are only a temporary solution. I know that Dr. Kim was close to discovering a cure at the time of his death. I know that he used this lab to administer Paul Serene's treatments, but if I could borrow your keycard during the gala tonight, perhaps I could investigate this further while everyone is occupied with other matters. Fiona Miller. Fiona, I share your concern. Paul's treatments are becoming increasingly ineffective, and I hypothesize that the onset of the fracture will increase the Chronon syndrome's rate of progression exponentially. I've been trying to take a more calculated approach at finding a permanent cure for Paul's sickness, but Martin Hatch has shifted all the necessary measures into our tech division instead. I'm beginning to question his behavior. Every attempt I've made to discover a cure has been met with Martin's red tape. Just between us, I do start to wonder if Martin even wants Paul cured. I mean, he is planning to betray him, so maybe not. I've looked into Martin's past. He began work for Monarch in 2001, but I couldn't find any records about his past or any aspect of his life before then. It's almost as if he appeared out of nowhere. He was the only one present during the incident that claimed Dr. Kim's life. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I do wonder what his agenda truly is. Regarding your question, unfortunately there is nothing of value in Dr. Kim's lab aside from Paul Serene's treatments and confidential files that would be in no use to your research. We will have to find another way to develop a cure. A book? Looky here. Alan Wake Sudden Stop. The Sudden Stop, the final Alex Casey novel by Alan Wake. This copy is signed by the author and dedicated to Emily Burke. Emily Burke. Why does that name sound familiar? Is there a chick with that name? Oh! That's the fucking... That's the tough guy's wife. So why did he bring a book for his wife here? Unless she works here. But I doubt that. So that's weird. Fiona Miller. Beth, they're saying that William and Jack Joyce have been both been detained. Did you manage to get to William first? Did he reveal to you the location of the countermeasure? You said you could get Jack out of there. What happened? Interesting developments over here with a team focused on the university op. I managed to dig through an old email correspondence between Paul, Serene, and Dr. Kim. The content of the message is very cryptic, but before he died, Kim was running some sort of test from his lab, and William's research and a device related to this were somehow connected to what he was doing. Did he know about the countermeasure? I think I need to get into Kim's lab to find out more, but that place has been unrestricted access since he died. Not a lot of choice, though. If Jack and William are in custody, then that lab may be our only lead left. I'm just not sure how to do it. I'm sure as hell can't just ask somebody to let me in there. William Joyce is dead. Our only shot at stopping this thing is Jack. He can lead us to the countermeasure, I still believe that. Serene got to Jack first at the university. Too much heat for me to intervene. He's being moved to Ground Zero. I'm following the convoy there and will rescue him once his transport is past security checkpoints. Not gonna be easy, but it might be our only shot. Keep Charlie Wincott distracted so he's not looking over our security feeds. My cover won't last much longer. You need to be my eyes on the inside, I agree. You should check into Dr. Kim's lab and let me know what you find. I know getting access will be difficult, but the gala tonight you might have a window. You might be able to steal Dr. Marl's keycard. I will contact you once I'm on the other side. So that chick that was flirting with that nerd who's company man is on our side. Huh. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Elephant? There's a stage here? Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Jack, you have to understand that Will forced my hand.
What the hell happened to you?
There's no use fighting.
You killed him!
I'll explain when the time is right. You'll meet me tonight at the Monarch Gala.
Gala? Time's ending and you're having a fucking party.
Because when time ends, my plan...
We do this now. I'm not meeting you at...
you are. I've already seen it happen.
Seen what? What's this all for?
Goodbye, Jack.
No!
You said that so calmly as you were putting your phone away, man. Hold on one second. Excuse me. Sir, I've been thinking about Liam Burke. I know you've worked closely with him for a while now, and he's been useful, but there are assignments we can't use him for because of his inefficient security clearance. For instance, having to keep him in the dark about much of what will happen at the university, about the stutters we're experiencing, about what I'll lead, will make him far less effective field operative than I'd prefer, and causes quite a lot of logistical difficulty given that he's still going to be part of the operation. And frankly, it feels like wasted potential. I'd like you to consider the possibility of bringing Burke into the fold. He's completed most of the Striker training, and even though he didn't finish the program, he made an impression on me as a tremendously capable asset. His service record is exemplary, and he has well-earned reputation as somebody who gets things done and no questions asked. By the same token, I would love to include Burke in our long-term plans. We could use a man like him on our corner, and I could deploy him for far more effectively. Let me know what you think. Clarice. I understand why you consider Mr. Burke an asset to our future plans. Unfortunately, while he is an exceptional individual, he is less suitable for the kind of duties you'll have in mind than may immediately be obvious. I'll explain. Yes, he's been trained as a striker, but Mr. Burke was disqualified, and for good reason. The men we have chosen to be strikers have strict physical requirements, a certain moral flexibility, and that kind of killer instinct that you have to be born with, cultivated to a fine degree. A ferocious knack for survival, Mr. Burke certainly has those qualities. He wasn't disqualified from the striker program because he lacked them, or because he couldn't wrap his head around the technical aspects of operating the technology. In fact, his performance was exceptional, so I fully agree with you that he's an impressive operative. But strikers, by their very nature, have to be made aware of the Project Lifeboat and its purpose, at least on a general level, and that means they have to be able to accept its implications. Unfortunately, Mr. Burke has a deep attachment to his wife, and the fact that even if we brought Mr. Burke in, that wouldn't guarantee a spot for her in the program. To be blunt, we don't need any more nurses, and we've already at capacity overall. We need Mr. Burke, but we don't need his wife. Mr. Burke would never accept that, particularly now that Mrs. Burke is pregnant. Therefore, it's vital that that he doesn't understand the nature and the scope of the threat we face. As for him having to play a role in other aspects of future developments, I suspect that despite his seemingly amoral nature, Mr. Burke may have other qualms he's not consciously aware of. If he ever has to truly make a choice between conflicting loyalties, he may stand on principle and elect to act against his own best interests. That's not a chance I'm willing to take. Sir, given the recent events of the dry docks, I now see exactly what you mean. Clearly you are right about Burke's loyalties being more fickle than they appear. Of course, we have plenty of unanswered questions about how it came to this. To begin with, I don't see why Burke would be involved with Joyce. There's no way he did it out of some sort of altruistic urge. There has to be more to it. We know Burke didn't divert Joyce's transport since whereabouts at that time were accounted for. So there has to be someone else involved too. I'm looking into it. Okay, so he doesn't know because they don't want to take his wife with them. They want him, but he won't go without his wife. So I get it. It's fucked up, but I get it. What is that? Oh god, more. Liam Burke, Psychoval. I'm not reading this shit. That just seems like a... Hold on, let me at least skim through it really quick if it's even worth reading. I'll read that at the end of this part. How about that? I'd rather not slow this down already. I'd rather not slow this down more than I already have. Oh damn. I didn't even see all this shit. Yo, so I looked up this Nick Marsters guy, and sure, he's a sad little joke. I don't even know why we're wasting time on him. He used to be a very pretty promising football player. He actually got drafted by the Rexies, which I guess you can consider an achievement if you give a shit about that sort of thing, which I don't. Not that he ever went anywhere, because he messed up his knee in a car crash in the night of getting the news, and that was it for his big career. There's no police report on this, but looking at his social media at the time, seems like he was out celebrating pretty hard. So I'm pretty sure he has no business getting behind the wheel in the first place. In an apparent attempt to prove the university runs on irony, in an apparent attempt to prove the universe runs on irony, he now drives a cab. License and permits check out. He's got 8 unpaid parking tickets, a couple more for speeding, pretty much what you expect. No relatives except his father, but the old man's in the hospital pretty much dead to the world from what I can tell. Looks like Marsters on a dozen different dating apps with very limited success. Big surprise. And he seems to be pretty seriously into weird conspiracy theories and bullshit like that. Only without the usual crazy racist frothing at the mouth. Thank fucking God for that shit. It's all pretty dumb, but surprisingly entertaining. I'll be honest, I don't think anyone even believed he'd said it. But hey, you guys deal with him however you want to. That's your business. Well, first of all, fuck you, dude. You were freaking being all weird when a girl decided to talk to you and be like, ugh, what should I wear to the party? Maybe I'll go naked. Ugh. You fucking little idiot. Ay, ay, ay. These people. Almost missed us. 4 points.
Alright, that's it.
I'll wait to get 2 more to use Time Blast.
Sir.
Oh, he's just leaving now, isn't he?
Paul.
Don't.
Boat stop.
Holy shit! Gotta move. Come on! Okay. Focus, Jack. Focus.
The fucking things can kill me? Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
Okay. Focus, Jack. Focus.
Stutters were getting bad. He's shifting back and forth without warning. At the time, I didn't think it'd get
Oh
much
God.
worse.
But we both know it did.
Whoops.
Need to get the hell out of here.
Okay, so climb up again. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Jesus! Looks like a goddamn mansion here.
Oh God. Come on. There we go.
Okay, keep going. No, not again.
Oh God. Oh God. More of those fucking dudes. Guys over there. Damn right.
Beth had been on her way to meet me. I expected she was frozen somewhere up there, by the side of the dry dock.
I'll have to go over there. Okay. Yes, I have to climb that freaking ladder down. Oh, it's not a ladder. How do I climb up that? Oh, there's a ladder right freaking there. Excuse me.
My exact words were don't do anything stupid.
I've never been a great listener.
Well, time to start. Get in.
What if I don't trust you?
What about Nick? Oh, he's there! You got him. Cool.
That's for not listening to me back there. Ow. You want to stop time from breaking down? You need my help. And thanks, by the way, for the +1 in the back seat. Starting to feel like a goddamn babysitter.
She scares me, Jack.
Am I right?
Hold on.
Ride my music. Deal with it.
Time.
I love this song.
Uh. Yeah, I knew that was coming up, so hopefully that doesn't get muted and I don't have to fuck with it. A swimming pool? Loading.
What led you to the swimming hall?
Will said there was something important in his briefcase. All I found was a key with Bradbury Swimming Hall on the chain. Only lead we had. I guess this is it.
What was your brother doing in this shithole?
Perfect place to hide something you don't want found.
I think it's time you tell me what you know.
I know your brother built the one thing that can stop the fracture. I know we're meant to find it, but I know Monarch doesn't want us to.
And yet you're wearing their uniform.
I like the way their pants fit.
I agree.
Tried to create a cover to gather information.
Damn, she does have a nice
You've known
butt.
about this for a few hours. I've been preparing for it for most of my life.
You weren't aware that William owned the place?
There's a lot I didn't know about Will.
We need
Don't you
to
think
find
so?
your brother's countermeasure. And fast. Things will get worse as the fracture progresses. And
See,
Monarch will be
great
forever
minds think
over
alike.
looking for you.
Alright, but yeah, that'll be the end of the stream. The Nissan Altima. Nissan, Windows,
Jack, you coming
phones.
or what?
I'm just gonna read that. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. It's not important. That's. And she's getting tired, and we do have to get up for work tomorrow, even though it's later in the day, though. Anyways, thank you everyone for coming to the stream. Thank you, Nerevar, Moon and Stars, for being here, even though it sometimes feels like begrudgingly so sometimes. Next stream will be tomorrow again, too. So this won't be cut into another two-parter, or maybe a three-parter, because I do want this to, there's only 4 chapters, but there's like 4 different acts per chapter, so, we'll see. Anyways, my name has been King Kuma. Thank you all for coming to the stream again today. Hope you have a good day, a good night, or you know, wherever you are in the world, and hope you all take care. Goodbye. Yeah, just making sure. Okay, goodbye.